Hello and welcome back to chapter 5, lecture number 8. The building already gets shaped and it's time to focus on the door. So we created the frame or the setup of the frame. And if we look at a sample, we can see a nice looking door and another one on the left, what seems to be smaller. So that's our focus point in this lecture. So I start with replacing the background image with a door. And let's take a look. The reference, no textures. There it is, and there is a door. So if we go to layer 3, we have an empty viewport, and that works good. So what we will do, we will use the looks of this door, so the frame, but of course we use another texture. I will replace these iron bars with wooden bars because I do not have an iron material and I want to keep it easy. Alright, so we start with adding a cube, and it's a large scale image, so we need to scale it and scale it again as Z. So this is the back of the door, the rear, so that can cover the whole door. It's too thick as Y. Yeah, that seems to be good. Maybe a bit thinner. And press Ctrl B for a bevel. All right, and we need to use a texture, and I will use the same texture as the wooden bars, that one. So that is oh, that's called ceiling. All right. Maybe I had to call it different. Let's call this wood or planks. Dark planks. Yes, that works better. So same for these dark planks. Okay, a UV projection. Ctrl L, U. Let's go for smart UV project. Let's do not use stretch. And there we go. Go to the material settings or viewport and scale the image. So I prefer to have this view, and we do not want half plank, so maybe scale it a bit more. So that works great. Good. So this is the rear of the door, and now we start with adding the planks. And let's focus on this plank on the left, and you can see there's some holes inside it. So let's create it, add a new cube, drag this to this position, and make it smaller as Y. And these gonna be on top of it. I'll drag this more over there and make it smaller. Okay, so there we go. So we start with selecting the top, E, extruding till this point, again and again. It's not that hard as long as you do it right. Looks good to me. Okay, and now we grab these points and extrude it again. And same for these. And these on top. All right. Well, quick check. And still has the same scale, yeah. So we select everything, or I select the sides, Ctrl B, and these as well. That one, and Ctrl B. Okay, nice and smooth. So we go for well, we're going to create some more planks, but this is something you can do because yeah, we already done this a couple of times. So try to make them look a little bit unique. So you want horizontal planks, these planks, and these ones. And if you like, you can add more detail by trying to get this hole inside of it. It's up to you what you prefer. So yeah, give it a try, and I will pause the video and return in a minute, and we take a look how this went. So don't texture it yet, just go for modeling. Okay. Hello and welcome back. So as you can see, I completed the planks and put them on the door, and this is how it looked like. So all separated planks on the left, in the middle, and vertically. All right, and I added some detail into it so it doesn't look really straight, like straight planks. But yeah, this is pretty much it. So the next thing, what I like to do is add a texture, and starting with this one. I will use the same material as the backplate. So Shift, right mouse button, Control L, material. So it has now dark plank material. Control L, U, and go for the Smart UV project. And I will put it right there. And what we need to do is just stretching it. And try to put them on the right place without having seams. Material. All right, looks good. And do this with all the planks. So Control L. Now they share the same material. And Smart UV project. Okay, this is what you can do for all separated planks, and then we will turn in this video. Okay. All right, all the planks have texture, and it looks pretty rough and yeah, not tiled at all. And that's exactly what we want to achieve. There's one more thing that I like to add on this door, and you can see these iron bars for some stability, I think. We're not going to create them in the what I did in the previous version of the course was use this texture. Well, that's not something you can do anymore when working with PBR. That's way out of date. So I will go for a more simple version. I will add a cube, the same as we did with the hatches. Make this smaller. Just make wooden bars. And that's totally fine for a medieval construction. It's just the way you like to add the details. Okay, maybe a bit smaller. Yes. All right, it's very important that you keep checking everything. And Control B. Not a lot of bevel. And what I want to do is add a new material and go for planks 9. It's a darkener. You Smart UV project and go for planks 9. Just fill in 9 and we'll automatically find it. Yes. And this texture has some nails, and then we can use this perfect for the texture. Let's take a look how this looks like right now. Yeah. And if it doesn't fit the building, where if you look at colors, we can change this color in an update, but for now it does a job. Okay, one over there, and let's put one on the bottom. Nice. Material. Yes. All right, so this door is completed, and I'm really happy with it. It has some great looks and a lot of detail with some nice bevel on it. So yeah, nice. So what I will do in the next lecture is put this door, let's remove this background image. I will put this door into the frame and focusing on the hatches. We do have some hatches, what we have from the previous building, but I want to make some attachments or a different style to make these fit in this design. Will do a lot of good things. And we need to do something about this very small door. I think we're going to change the size a bit. So this frame will be a bit smaller and this will be a bit bigger. So the door will be smaller, but not this small. This is really a problem. All right, well, that's all for the next lecture, and I hope you enjoy this lecture. All right, bye-bye.